Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. This is Aslia Sarunay Bahroden and I will be discussing the first part of this presentation.
And I am Juhaira Punan Omar, and I was assigned to discuss the last part of this presentation. This study is about code switching on Kwentong Jollibee commercial. In this video, the researchers will be discussing the background of this study, theoretical framework, and research questions which the whole research is based. This video also presents why the researchers need to research on this topic and how this research will be conducted. Thus, we will also be discussing the research methodology on how the data will be collected and which tool will be used to collect and analyze the data.
According to Holmes' 1992, code switching happens in the communication where the speaker is hearing more than just one language. People sometimes code switch within a domain or social situation. Furthermore, Wardag 2006 stated that people usually choose different codes depend on the situation and also the listener. The purpose is to make communication easier when we are talking with other people in the different situation and condition. It usually influences us to make a code choice. Language choice. Sometimes we mix some languages with other language to make communication easier. Jollibee is the largest fast food chain brand in the Philippines. Jollibee was founded by Tony Tan and his wife with its humble beginnings as an ice cream parlor which later grew into an emerging global brand. Now, they are operating a network of more than 1,400 stores, a dominant market leader in the Philippines. Jollibee enjoys the lion's share of the local market that is more than all the other multinational fast food brand in Philippines combined. Jollibee being the Philippines' most well-loved fast food brand, Jollibee continues to recognize the challenge of constantly winning the hearts of Filipinos. And through this popular Kwentong Jollibee, Jollibee Stories, digital campaign, its role as a powerful tool for brand love was further cemented. Released on significant Red Letter Day celebrations, the viral hashtag Kwentong Jollibee videos carried universal messages anchored on powerful truths that mirror real-life experiences. The episodes not only resonated with the locals but were also relevant to non-Filipinos as they were able to witness and appreciate the special Filipino family values. These are the questions that this study is aiming to answer. First, what are the syntactic patterns of code switching in 5 selected Kwentong Jollibee commercials? Second, what conversational functions are performed by this code switch line in Kwentong Jollibee commercials? Third, what motivations are evident in code switch lines in Kwentong Jollibee commercials? This study will make use of POPLAC 1989 types of code switching. First, tag switching involves inserting a tag or short phrase in one language into an utterance that is otherwise entirely in other language. Tags includes interjections, fillers, and idiomatic expressions. Second, intersentential code switching. It involves switching at sentential boundaries. Elden 2014 and Max 1 1999 state that since intersentential code switching takes place within the same sentence or between speakers' turns, it entails fluency in both languages such that a speaker is able to follow the rules of the two languages. Third is intrasentential code switching. And to further explain intrasentential code switching, Bautista 1998 description of intrasentential code switching will be utilized. According to Bautista 1998, Intrasentential code switching may occur in the following instances. First, English with Tagalog. That is, the base language is English and the Tagalog is the insertions or the embedded constituent. Second, Tagalog with English. That is, the base language is Tagalog and English is the insertion or embedded constituent. And third is bilingual. That is, the distribution or proportion of code switches between Tagalog and English is equal. Gucheco 2013 framework will also be utilized, such as sentential level of code switching in word, in phrase, and in clause. Gumper's 1982 conversational function of code switching will also be utilized. First, quotation. Quotation happens when a speaker borrow line from someone, either it is a famous individual or someone from the society. Next is addressee specific. Addressee specification can be used with monolinguals to accommodate monolingual speaker by switching to the language they know, and with bilinguals, the addressee is invited to participate in a conversation. Romain, 1999. Also, addressee specification can also be used to exclude someone by code switching to a language no one else in the group understands, apart from the speaker and his or her addressee. Third, interjection. Occurs when code switching is used to mark an interjection or serves as a sentence filler. Fourth, repetition or reiteration. Occurs when a message is repeated in other language. This may also serve as clarification of what has just been said, but often it also carries additional meaning in what it implies or emphasizes the message. Fifth, message qualification means qualifying something that has been previously said. Sixth, personalization. It occurs when the speaker shifts to Tagalog or any native languages to establish closer distance or solidarity with other person or target audience. Seventh, objectivization. A character or a speaker shift from other language to establish a formal tone of discourse. Tajulosa 2013, motivations for code switching will also be utilized. First, language facility. It covers specialized technical terms learned in second language. These are the terms, example, medical terms and etc. that is lacked in equivalent in the first language. Second, language economy. It refers to the words or phrases in one language that are preferred over those in other language to save time and effort to express those words more briefly. Third, euphemism is the use of language equivalent to avoid offensive and embarrassing notions in the utterance. There are instances that other language is chosen over other language because speaker is comfortable in using that language. Fourth, stylistic purposes refers to the expression on the particular message in which speakers employed code switching as a strategy to create situation and to guide their addressee in interpreting their message. These theories will be utilized in analyzing the code switching on Kwentong Jollibee commercials.
This study will be utilizing descriptive qualitative design to answer the code switch line in Kwentong Jollibee by analyzing their syntactic patterns, conversational functions, and motivations why the speaker employed code switching. The study will be conducted at Mindanao State University, Marawi City, Lanao del Sur. The 5 Kwentong Jollibee commercials were gathered from Kwentong Jollibee YouTube channel. The data will be the code switch lines used by the characters from the commercials. The criteria used in the selection of the Kwentong Jollibee commercials are the following. First, the content of the commercial must be about the Filipino values. Second, the commercial must be shown in the TV commercials from 2016 to 2020. Third, the duration must not be more than 4 minutes and not less than 2 minutes. Fourth, the commercial must have the highest view on YouTube since the Kwentong Jollibee campaign started from 2016 to 2020. Fifth, the context must be about love or family relationships. That is, they should express a particular emotion, example happiness, sadness, and frustration, at least toward the following: the person, place, idea, object, event, situation, and experience, either in the past or present. Sixth, the code switching in the commercial must employ two languages, particularly English and Tagalog. The selected Kwentong Jollibee commercials based on the proposed criteria that determines the 5 commercials that will be studied. The following commercials are: first, Kahera in 2016 that gained more than 5 million views on YouTube. Second, Pamasko in 2017 that gained more than 7 million views. Third, Signs in 2018 that gained more than 5 million views on YouTube. Fourth, Garapon in 2019 that gained more than 22 million views. And last, Couple Goals in 2020 that gained more than 21 million views on YouTube. The research instrument of this study is the ordinary transcriptions of the Kwentong Jollibee commercials. The researchers will analyze the transcribed data to answer the research questions. It will also be categorized according to the proposed theories using tables. The researchers will identify the syntactic patterns of code switching in the commercials using Poplock 1998 types of code switching and Bautista 1998, the description of intrasentential. The data will be separately coded and analyzed as tag intersentential, intrasentential, Tagalog with English, English with Tagalog, and bilingual. Then, using Gutschekos framework, the researchers will identify the lexical level of code switching in the commercials. Frequency and percentage will be used in tabulating the data. Using the formula frequency divided by total number of occurrence times 100 equals percentage. The second objective of this study is to determine the conversational functions of code switching embedded in the Kwentong Jollibee commercials. Thus, the data will be separately coded and analyzed based on Gumper's 1982 conversational function of code switching. The researchers will also identify the 6 conversational functions performed in the commercials. Frequency and percentage will also be utilized in tabulating the data. In determining the motivational functions of code switching, using Tahalosa's framework, the researchers will distinguish what motivations are evident in code switching lines in the commercials. Frequency and percentage will also be utilized in tabulating the data.